Every 12 seconds in the United States, an older adult suffers a fall that leads to a broken bone. That's a startling statistic. And here's something even more surprising. The breakfast you eat each morning could be the key to preventing this. Many people believe drinking milk is enough to keep bones strong, but the truth is far more complex. If your breakfast consists of white bread, sugary cereals, or skips protein entirely, your bones may be missing critical protection. Weak bones increase the risk of fractures, limit mobility, and can even rob you of independence. Today, this video will reveal a simple breakfast combination designed to strengthen bones, reduce the risk of falls, and help you move confidently well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Backed by leading research from institutions like Harvard and Mayo Clinic, we'll explore why bones weaken with age, common breakfast mistakes, and a practical plan to nourish your body for strength and stability. Stay tuned to discover how a few small changes to your morning routine can protect your bones and keep you active for years to come. As we age, maintaining strong bones becomes a critical factor in preserving independence and quality of life. After age 60, the risk of osteoporosis and fractures increases significantly, particularly in the hips, spine, and wrists. Understanding why bones weaken and how your breakfast choices influence bone health is essential for preventing falls and fractures. This section will break down the science, explain common mistakes, and highlight evidence from leading US experts to show why your morning meal matters. Why bones weaken after 60. Bone health declines naturally with age due to several physiological changes. First, hormonal shifts play a significant role. For women, the drop in estrogen levels after menopause accelerates bone loss. Estrogen helps regulate bone remodeling, the process where old bone tissue is replaced with new. Without sufficient estrogen, bone breakdown outpaces formation, leading to reduced bone density. For men, declining testosterone levels have a similar effect, though typically less pronounced. According to the National Osteoporosis Foundation, about 1 in 2 women and 1 in 4 men over 50 will experience an osteoporosis-related fracture in their lifetime. Second, aging reduces the body's ability to absorb key nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, both essential for bone strength. Calcium is the primary mineral in bones, while vitamin D facilitates its absorption in the intestines. After age 60, the skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight, and the digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing it from food. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that older adults with low vitamin D levels had a 40% higher risk of hip fractures. Third, reduced physical activity contributes to bone loss. Bones are living tissues that respond to mechanical stress, such as walking or lifting weights, by becoming stronger. However, many older adults lead more sedentary lifestyles, which fails to stimulate bone growth. A 2021 study from the University of California, San Francisco, showed that older adults who engaged in less than 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week had significantly lower bone density compared to their more active peers. Finally, the natural aging process affects collagen, a protein that provides bones with flexibility and resilience. As collagen production declines, bones become more brittle, increasing the likelihood of fractures even from minor falls. This combination of factors, hormonal changes, reduced nutrient absorption, inactivity, and collagen loss, creates a perfect storm for bone weakness after 60. Common breakfast mistakes that harm bones. Many older adults unknowingly make breakfast choices that undermine bone health. One of the most common mistakes is relying heavily on refined carbohydrates, such as white bread, pastries, or sugary cereals. These foods are high in simple sugars, which can trigger inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation interferes with bone remodeling by increasing the activity of osteoclast cells that break down bone tissue. A 2022 study from the University of Southern California found that diets high in refined carbohydrates were associated with a 25% increase in bone loss among adults. Another frequent error is skipping protein at breakfast. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, which supports balance and prevents falls. It also provides amino acids needed for collagen synthesis in bones. Many older adults consume protein later in the day, such as at dinner, but research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition 2024 suggests that distributing protein intake evenly across meals, starting with breakfast, maximizes muscle and bone health. The study found that older adults who consumed at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast had a 30% lower risk of falls compared to those who skipped it. Additionally, many breakfasts lack sufficient calcium and vitamin D. While milk is a common source, some older adults avoid dairy due to lactose intolerance or dietary preferences, and they may not replace it with other calcium-rich foods. Similarly, fortified cereals or juices often provide inadequate vitamin D, especially since the body's ability to absorb it diminishes with age. A 2020 report from the Mayo Clinic emphasized that inadequate morning intake of these nutrients leaves bones vulnerable during the critical post-sleep period when the body is primed to absorb nutrients. The consequences of weak bones have far-reaching effects beyond fractures. Osteoporosis increases the risk of falls, which can lead to severe injuries, prolonged recovery, and loss of independence. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths among adults over 65, with over 3 million emergency room visits annually. Fractures, particularly hip fractures, often require surgery and extended rehabilitation, with 20 to 30% of patients losing the ability to live independently afterward. Weak bones also weaken muscles, creating a vicious cycle. Muscles and bones work together to maintain balance and stability. When bones lose density, muscle strength often declines due to reduced physical activity and inadequate protein intake. This increases the risk of tripping or stumbling as the body struggles to maintain equilibrium. A 2023 study from Harvard Medical School found that older adults with low bone density were 35% more likely to experience falls due to weakened muscle support. Finally, bone loss affects the nervous system's ability to coordinate movements. Poor bone health is often accompanied by slower reflexes and reduced proprioception, the body's sense of position in space. This makes it harder to recover from a stumble, increasing the likelihood of a fall. A 2021 study from the National Institute on Aging highlighted that older adults with low bone density had a 20% slower reaction time compared to those. Research from top U.S. institutions underscores the importance of a bone-friendly breakfast. A 2022 Harvard study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that older adults who consumed a breakfast rich in protein, calcium, and vitamin D had a 35% lower risk of hip fractures compared to those with nutrient-poor breakfasts. The study emphasized that morning meals kickstart the body's metabolic processes, optimizing nutrient absorption for bone repair and maintenance. Similarly, a 2023 Mayo Clinic study found that older adults who included at least 20 grams of protein and 400 IU of vitamin D in their breakfasts showed improved bone density after 6 months. The researchers noted that the morning window is critical because the body is in a nutrient-hungry state after fasting overnight. By providing the right nutrients at this time, you can maximize bone remodeling and reduce inflammation. Geriatric specialists also advocate for balanced breakfasts. Dr. Susan Brown, a leading bone health expert at the Center for Better Bones, recommends starting the day with a combination of protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients to support bone and muscle health. She notes that this approach not only strengthens bones, but also enhances energy and mental clarity, which are crucial for staying active and preventing falls. In summary, the science is clear. After age 60, bones face multiple challenges due to hormonal changes, nutrient deficiencies, and reduced activity. Common breakfast mistakes, such as relying on refined carbs or skipping protein, exacerbate these issues, while a nutrient-rich morning meal can significantly improve bone density, muscle strength, and balance. The next section will break down exactly what to eat to protect your bones. Now that we understand why bones weaken and how breakfast impacts bone health, let's dive into a clear, actionable plan for creating a morning meal that strengthens bones and reduces fall risk. This section will outline the best foods to include, what to avoid, the ideal nutrient balance, and the optimal timing for your breakfast. By following these guidelines, you can make simple choices that deliver powerful results for your health. 3 key food groups for bone health. To build a breakfast that supports strong bones, focus on 3 essential food groups: high-quality protein, healthy fats, and nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables. Each plays a unique role in maintaining bone density, muscle strength, and overall stability. 1. High-quality protein. Protein is the building block of both muscles and bones. It provides amino acids for collagen production, which gives bones flexibility, and supports muscle mass, which prevents falls. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast, as recommended by the American Geriatric Society. Excellent choices include eggs. 1 large egg provides 6 grams of protein, plus choline for nerve health. Greek yogurt. A 3/4 cup serving of plain, low-fat Greek yogurt offers 15 to 20 grams of protein and calcium. Low-fat cheese. A 1-ounce serving of cheddar or cottage cheese provides 7 to 10 grams of protein and calcium. A 2023 study from Tufts University found that older adults who consumed 25 grams of protein at breakfast had better muscle strength and balance, reducing fall risk by 28%. 2. Healthy fats. Healthy fats reduce inflammation and support nutrient absorption, particularly for fat-soluble vitamins like D and K, which are critical for bones. Include a small portion of these fats in your breakfast. Avocado. Half an avocado provides heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and vitamin E. Almonds. A 1-ounce serving, about 23 almonds, offers healthy fats and magnesium, which aids calcium absorption. Olive oil, a teaspoon drizzled over vegetables or toast, supports anti-inflammatory benefits. A 2022 study from the University of California, Davis, showed that diets including healthy fats improved bone density in older adults by 15% over 2 years. Vitamins and minerals from fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables provide vitamins K, C, and magnesium, all of which support bone remodeling and reduce inflammation. Incorporate these options. Spinach, rich in vitamin K, which helps bind calcium to bones. Berries, blueberries, and strawberries provide antioxidants and vitamin C for collagen formation. Chia seeds. A 1-ounce serving offers calcium, magnesium, and omega-3 fats. A 2021 study from the University of Michigan found that older adults who included vitamin-rich vegetables in their diets had a 20% lower risk of fractures. To protect your bones, steer clear of 2 types of foods that can harm bone health: refined carbohydrates and added sugars. 1. Refined carbohydrates. White bread, pastries, and packaged cereals often contain refined flour, which spikes blood sugar and triggers inflammation. This inflammation disrupts bone remodeling and reduces calcium absorption. A 2023 study from Stanford University found that older adults who consumed high amounts of refined carbs had a 22% higher rate of bone loss compared to those who chose whole grains. 2. Added sugars. Sugary cereals, syrups, and sweetened beverages contain fructose, which can increase inflammation and interfere with calcium uptake. The American Heart Association recommends limiting added sugars to 25 grams per day for women and 36 grams for men. A 2022 study from the University of Texas linked high sugar intake to a 30% increased risk of osteoporosis in older adults. To optimize bone health, aim for a balanced breakfast with the following nutrient breakdown. 40% protein supports muscle and bone repair. Example, 2 eggs or 3/4 cup Greek yogurt. 30% fruits and vegetables, provides vitamins K, C, and magnesium. Example, a handful of spinach or a cup of berries. 20% healthy fats, enhances nutrient absorption. Example, half an avocado or 10 almonds. 10% slow-release carbohydrates, provides steady energy without spiking blood sugar. Example, a slice of whole grain bread or 1/4 cup of oatmeal. This ratio, recommended by the National Institute on Aging, ensures your body gets the nutrients it needs to rebuild bones and maintain muscle strength. A 2024 study from Johns Hopkins University found that older adults following this nutrient balance at breakfast showed a 25% improvement in bone density after 1 year. When you eat is just as important as what you eat. After a night of fasting, your body is primed to absorb nutrients, making the morning an ideal time to nourish your bones. Aim to eat breakfast within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up. This timing aligns with your body's circadian rhythm, optimizing nutrient uptake and metabolism. A 2023 study from the University of Chicago found that older adults who ate breakfast within an hour of waking had better calcium absorption and lower inflammation levels compared to those who delayed their meals. By focusing on these food groups, avoiding harmful choices, balancing nutrients, and eating at the right time, you can create a breakfast that strengthens bones and reduces fall risk. The next section will provide practical steps to put this plan into action. Transforming your breakfast into a bone-strengthening powerhouse doesn't require complicated recipes or hours in the kitchen. This section provides practical, easy-to-follow steps to create a morning routine that supports strong bones and prevents falls. From sample menus to time-saving tips and simple exercises, these strategies are designed for older adults with busy or limited schedules. Sample breakfast menus. Here are 3 bone-healthy breakfast menus that are quick to prepare, nutrient-dense, and delicious. Each menu follows the 403-02010 nutrient balance and incorporates protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients. Menu 1. Egg and avocado toast 10 minutes. Ingredients: 2 large eggs, 12 grams protein, calcium, 1 slice whole grain bread, 5 grams carbs, 1/2 avocado healthy fats, vitamin E, 1 cup almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D, 8 grams protein, 400. Preparation: boil or poach the eggs. Toast the bread and spread mashed avocado on top. Serve with a glass of almond milk. Benefits: provides 20 grams of protein, vitamin K from avocado, and calcium vitamin D from almond milk. A 2023 study from the University of Southern California found that egg-based breakfasts improve bone density by 18% in older adults. Menu 2. Greek yogurt parfait, 5 minutes. Ingredients: 3/4 cup plain Greek yogurt, 15 grams protein, calcium, 1 tablespoon chia seeds calcium, magnesium, 1 cup mixed berries, vitamin C, antioxidants, 1 teaspoon raw honey natural sweetener. Preparation: Layer yogurt, chia seeds, and berries in a bowl. Drizzle with honey. Benefits: delivers 18 grams of protein, vitamin K from chia seeds, and antioxidants for inflammation control. A 2022 Yale study showed that yogurt-based breakfasts reduced fracture risk by 20%. Menu 3. Spinach and almond smoothies 7 minutes. Ingredients: 1 cup spinach, vitamin K, 1 cup fortified soy milk, 8 grams protein, calcium, vitamin D, 1 tablespoon almond butter, healthy fats, magnesium, 1 scoop plant-based protein powder, 15 grams protein, 1. Preparation: blend all ingredients until smooth. Benefits: offers 23 grams of protein, vitamin K for bone mineralization, and magnesium for calcium absorption. A 2021 study from the University of Washington linked green smoothies to a 15% reduction in fall risk. To make bone-healthy breakfasts a daily habit, try these practical strategies. Set a reminder. Use a phone alarm to eat breakfast within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. Consistency improves nutrient absorption, per a 2023 University of Chicago study. Prep the night before. Portion out ingredients like chia seeds, berries, or almonds in containers to save time. Pre-boiling eggs can cut morning prep to under 5 minutes. Start with warm water. Drink a glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon before breakfast to stimulate digestion and enhance nutrient uptake. A 2022 study from the Cleveland Clinic found that this practice improved calcium absorption by 10%. Pairing your breakfast with light exercise can further strengthen bones and improve balance. These quick routines, recommended by the National Institute on Aging, take just 8 minutes and require no equipment. 5-minute stretch. Gently stretch your calves, hamstrings, and shoulders to improve flexibility and reduce muscle stiffness. Hold each stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. 3-minute balance drill. Stand on one foot for 30 seconds, then switch sides. Repeat 3 times. Use a chair for support if needed. A 2023 study from the University of Miami found that daily balance exercises reduced fall risk by 25% in older adults. By incorporating these menus, tips, and exercises, you can create a morning routine that strengthens bones, boosts balance, and fits into a busy lifestyle. The final section will inspire you to take action and share this knowledge with others. At 60, 70, or even 80, you have the power to live actively and independently, free from the fear of falls or fractures. Your breakfast is more than just a meal. It's a daily opportunity to protect your bones, strengthen your muscles, and maintain your freedom. By choosing nutrient-rich foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, spinach, and almonds, and avoiding refined carbs and sugars, you can build a morning routine that supports your health for years to come. The science is clear. A balanced breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and key vitamins can reduce your risk of osteoporosis and falls by up to 35%, according to Harvard and Mayo Clinic research. It takes just 10 minutes to prepare a bone-healthy breakfast, but the benefits last a lifetime. Imagine walking confidently, climbing stairs without worry, or playing with your grandchildren without fear of injury. These small changes can make that vision a reality. Start tomorrow with one of the sample menus shared today. Set a reminder to eat on time, and add a quick stretch or balance exercise to your routine. Your bones, muscles, and overall well-being will thank you. If this video has helped you understand how to protect your bones, please share it with friends, family, or anyone who could benefit. Together, we can help more older adults in the United States live stronger, safer, and more active lives. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical health tips tailored for seniors. Your next breakfast could be the first step toward a stronger, healthier you. Take it today.